So I'm editing my collar and I want to create a cut for the taper pin. I'm in my assembly, editing the part. I'm going to do it in my front plane. So I'm going to select the front plane. Currently with this grayed out, there are no external references. So this time I'm going to click on it so it's no longer grayed out and the external references will be kept. Meaning if the pin moves, the sketch will move. So below Convert Entities, there's a drop-down arrow, and I'm going to say make an intersection curve. And what that will do, zoom out a bit so I can expand the feature tree with ease. I'm going to select the taper pin. And what I'm saying is wherever that pin intersects this plane, create geometry. So I'll say OK. You can see the geometry that's been created. I'm going to exit this. I'm going to exit the sketch, and I'm going to stop editing the part. The rest will be easier if I just now select my collar and open the part. So here we see our sketch, and then one of the first things I do want to do is I want to right click on it and I want to go to the external references and I'm going to break any it may have created. I'm going to say OK. The reason I'm going to break them is as I rotate this, I don't want this sketch rotating, doing odd things. I just want that sketch, and I'm going to use it now to create the cut feature in my part. So I'm going to look normal to the sketch. And now I'm going to edit the sketch. So with this sketch, I actually have a lot more information than I need. I only need one of these two lines. So I'm going to take this line and I'm going to delete it. I also don't need this entire arc, so I'm going to delete this half of the arc. And over here as well, I'm going to delete this half of this arc. And the arcs really aren't critical, because what I want to make is a revolve cut. So I'll get rid of the arcs altogether. I'm going to grab that endpoint and I'm going to drag it out. I'm going to get rid of this arc. I'm going to grab that endpoint and I'm going to drag it out. These are likely ghost images with my graphics card. Notice how I can't select them. That was something I could select, so I'll delete it and I'll try again up here. Again, I could select, there's a small arc or spline there. I'm going to delete it. And that plus, yeah, it's just a ghost. My graphic card likes to do that. The next thing I'm going to do is activate the line command. And I'm going to create a line going through the center of the part. So I've created that line. And now I'm going to close off my shape. So this has the taper of the pin. That's all I really need to make my revolve cut. But I want my sketch fully defined. So I'm going to select this circle. Select the line, hold Control, select the edge. And I'll add a tangent mate there. And to make it look nicer, I'm going to make it vertical. Same thing here. I'll make this line vertical. And I'll make it tangent to the outside edge. I now have a fully defined sketch. I'm going to exit it. And I'm going to use my sketch I just created to create a revolve cut. I'm going to revolve it around this line, full 360 degrees, and say OK. And now I have a hole that goes all the way through, and there's a couple of benefits to that. One is I can take a pin punch and knock my pin out when I need to fix this. The other is I don't have the messed up geometry I had before. So I'm going to save my part. I'm going to close. And now I'm back in the assembly. I don't have any errors. I can see the pin. I could put my punch in here and knock the pin out. And if I rotate the shaft or grab this and drag it, everything rotates and behaves as it should. So I'm going to fit this isometrically. I'm happy with how this functions. And in the next assembly, I'll bring all these parts together.